Hello, Facebook friends. It is Carla, your online doctor, with today's Live in 5. Now, today is Wednesday, November 7th, and it is 5 p.m. Today we are talking about fermented drinks. Specifically, we're talking about kombucha. Now, kombucha is a fermented tea that has been consumed for thousands of years. Now, this tea has its own benefits, but it is totally rich in probiotics and antioxidants. So, I'm in my kitchen because I'm showing you my kombucha lab. Thanks to my dear friend Cecilia, who will either be watching this live or later. I will be showing you exactly what she taught me. So I'm going to turn my camera around, and the volume may not be the same, but okay, so here is my kombucha lab. So here is what's called a kombucha hotel. Turn it around so you can see my little guy in there. Okay, so that is the hotel. This is where he hangs out when he's just hanging out. Then I have my Monday batch. You can see it's labeled Monday. And my Thursday batch, which is going to be ready for double fermenting tomorrow. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that this guy has fermented for about a week. And then I take it and I do what's called a double fermentation. And you add fruit. And they're in my Ningxia Red bottles, which is my Young Living supplement, which is my second favorite drink. Well, probably my first favorite drink, and kombucha is my second. Anyway, and then it becomes fizzy. So if I give it a little bit of a turn upside down, I'm going to add it to the fridge, but you can see the little carbonation going on, and that's ready to go in the fridge for us to drink. So I'm going to turn back around. I want to just say hello to everybody. Hello, Tracy, Kim, Robin, and Mary Lynn. Thanks for hopping on. Yes, Cecilia will be watching this later, and she gets a kudos. But to be honest, I have to give a shout out to Kim because it was her fault that got me started with kombucha in the first place. I remember getting a bottle when I was watching my daughter play tennis, and she had told me about it, and I didn't know it was carbonated. I thought it was more like an iced tea, and I was totally fell in love right away. Hey Tim, thanks for watching. Okay, so those little guys that you saw in there, the one hanging out in the hotel and the one in the Monday and Thursday batch, those are called SCOBYs, S-C-O-B-Y, and it actually stands for Symbiotic Culture of Bacteria and Yeast. Yes, those are live cultures, and they're in different stages of fermentation there. So, but they're pennies compared to what it costs in the store. Now, if you look, you get a 16-ounce bottle. Usually they're $3 to $4 each. And this that I'm running here behind me probably runs me, like I said, pennies per batch. Okay? So the SCOBY actually looks like a mushroom. And actually, some people call it mushroom tea because of that. Now, the fermentation produces acetic acid, which is vinegar, and other acetic compounds. There's also trace levels of alcohol, and then there's other gases in there that provide the carbonation. Now, the first benefit of drinking kombucha is the probiotic. Okay, the bacteria that are in there are good bacteria. Okay, they are produced during the week while it ferments, and these bacteria are so good for your gut. They help improve digestion, decrease inflammation in the body, and may even help with weight loss. Hey Elizabeth, hey Lori, thanks for jumping on. So anybody in here who's a kombucha lover, type it in the comments. Love my kombucha. If you make your own, give me a hands up because this is new to me and I am totally loving it. Okay, so the second benefit of kombucha, if you make it on your own, is if you use green tea. Now, right now I'm using black tea, so I have to ask my friend Cecilia when I can switch over to green tea because we know that green tea has a ton of benefits. Green tea contains many bioactive compounds such as polyphenols, which we know are antioxidants. And studies actually show that green tea consumed regularly can increase calories burned, reduce belly fat, improve cholesterol levels, and help with blood sugar levels, and much, much more. Now, kombucha contains antioxidants, besides what I've already mentioned. That's its number 3 benefit. So we know that antioxidants are the substances that fight free radicals. Free radicals are the reactive molecules generated in our body daily from oxidative metabolism. Okay, so that once we are combating these free radicals, we actually need to, because the free radicals are what causes damage to your cells and can cause mutations, cellular damage, cancer, and so forth. Okay, now most scientists believe that antioxidants in real food and drinks are better for you than antioxidants in a supplement form. So kombucha clearly is a real food, so this is something that will benefit you. Number 4, kombucha can kill bad bacteria. The acetic acid in kombucha is able to kill off many potentially harmful microorganisms. Now you can Google this, including Candida, Staph aureus, E. coli, Pseudomonas, Enterobacter, Salmonella, and that's just to name a few. Now, kombucha also may reduce your heart disease risk. Okay, these were done in rat studies that showed kombucha improved lipid profiles in as little as 30 days. And green tea alone may actually decrease your cardiovascular disease risk by 30%. So kombucha is a big plus. Now remember, making it yourself requires more care than just purchasing it. Homemade can have up to 3% alcohol, so be aware of that. Store-bought is usually less than 0.5%. And again, remember, this is a raw food. So any evidence of contamination, bacteria, mold, whatever it is, if it looks funky, either ask the person that started you on this journey, Google it, look it up, and if you're not sure, don't sabotage your health, toss it out and start over. Okay, so clearly anything that looks weird, colors, I've even asked Cecilia, what's going on? They're sideways, they're upside down, they're at the bottom, they're at the top, they move around. These guys duplicate like rabbits. So this is good. You can share it with your friends. That little SCOBY will make another SCOBY in the week. So you can get yourself a little hotel for them, and you can pass it on to a friend. Give them a premium kombucha starter kit like my friend Cecilia did with me. So we love it, and I hope you guys love kombucha too. Put it in the comments. Again, if you have recipes, it is so easy to make. You can buy these starter kits online, and it comes with this little SCOBY. It's kind of a little slimy, so make sure your hands are washed and clean when you handle it. The water has to be extra special clean, because you certainly don't want to put any added bacteria in, because that's not good.